Welcome to Básico Inglés 4.0, the radio show with Kyle Miller. Following class by class, step by step, the material of Básico Inglés 4.0 on Aprende Inglés TV. Class 170. Let's go! Beginner. Hello and welcome to class number 170. Today, we will begin, as always, with a little review of yesterday's material, yesterday's content. That is class number 169. Yesterday, we were talking about the verb to play, which is jugar. Pero también puede significar tocar, to play an instrument, tocar un instrumento. So to play an instrument, I don't play the guitar. I didn't play the guitar when I was young. I don't play the guitar now. My friend plays the guitar. My friend plays the guitar, but I don't play the guitar. He started playing. También se puede decir, he started to play. Usually, we say he started playing the guitar when he was very young. When my friend started playing the guitar, I think when he was 12. When he was 12 years old. So notice I say when he was 12 or when he was 12 years old, but not when he was 12 years, okay? 12 years, no, 12 years old, or when he was 12, okay? But of course, to play sports, we don't say practice. No, we play sports. I don't play football. In Spain, a lot of people play football. When I was a boy, I played a bit of football, a little bit of football, but I played mostly American football. I didn't play football as you know it, typical football that we call, in North America, soccer. I didn't play soccer. I played a little bit of American football, and I played hockey, ice hockey. Hockey sobre hielo. I also played curling, which is the game that you see in the Winter Olympics, for example, curling, which is played on ice. So, do you play baseball? For example, do you play baseball? No, I don't play baseball. Not very many people in Spain play baseball. I've noticed not many people play baseball. I played baseball when I was young. I played on an organized team, but most of the baseball that I played was unorganized, just with my friends in a park. We can also play games like chess, ajedrez, chess. I played chess a little bit when I was 15, 16, but I didn't play much chess. I played chess when I was in Eastern Europe. Once I was in Ukraine, and there everyone plays chess. At least it seems that everyone there plays chess. Okay, so to play sports, also to play music, also on a stereo, you can play music on a stereo. No estás tocando la música, sino cuando pones la música, when you play the music on your stereo, we also use the verb to play. And you press the play button. Play. So the play button also on a stereo, on an MP3 player, on your television. You can, with with the DVD, we say we hit the play button. We press the play button to play the music, to play the DVD, to play the movie. So this is a regular verb. Every day I play. Yesterday I played. Lately I've played. Now, another thing we saw in the last class was the verb, well, the structure, not the verb, but what kind of car, ¿qué tipo de coche, por ejemplo, what kind of car does that man have? So ask me, so ¿qué tipo de lo que sea? We can say, what kind of car does he have? What type of car? What sort of car? Okay. What sort of exercise is this, Kyle? This is strange. What sort of exercise is this? What kind of activity is this? What type of exercise is this, Kyle? Well, it's an exercise to practice this structure. ¿Qué tipo de? What kind of? What type of? So ask me what kind of car my uncle has. Kyle, what kind of car does your uncle have? He has a Toyota. My uncle has a Toyota. Yes. Ask me what kind of car my brother has. Kyle, what kind of car does your brother have? Well, my brother doesn't have a car. He's like me. My brother doesn't have a car, and neither do I. Ask me what kind of car my friend has. Kyle, what kind of car does your friend have? My friend has a Ford. He has a Ford Mustang. Very nice. In Canada. My friend in Canada. Yes. So what kind of car? Okay. Now imagine you want to know what kind of car I drive. Ask me. Kyle, what kind of car do you drive? What kind of car do you have? I don't drive a car. I told you, I don't drive a car. Ask me what type of bicycle my father has. My father has a very nice car, but he also has a very nice bicycle. Ask me what kind of bicycle my father has. Kyle, what kind of bicycle does your father have? My father has a Trek. He has a very nice Trek bicycle, similar to the bicycles you see in the Tour de France. We say the Tour de France or the Tour de France, we say in English, but we still acknowledge the French. We say Tour de France. We don't say Tour de Francia, as you say in Spanish. We try to pronounce it in French when we're speaking English. Yeah. So my father has a bike. It's quite similar, a bicycle. In Spanish, you say bicicleta y bici. In English, we say bicycle and bike. Bike. My father has a nice bike. He has a road bike. He has a road bike, like the Tour de France style bike. He has a nice road bike. It's a Trek, and it's similar to the bikes that they use in the Tour de France. Yes, so ask me what kind of computer I have. Kyle, what kind of computer do you have? Well, I have a Dell. I have a laptop. It's not a desktop, it's a laptop. I have a Dell computer. It's a little bit old now, but it's not bad. And I like it. It works well. Okay, let's move on now and take a look at our word of the day. Word of the day. All right, it is time for the word of the day. Yes, our word of the day today is the verb marcharse, which in English is to leave. To leave. After class, I'm going to leave. Well, after the advanced portion of the class, I'm going to leave. I'm going to go home. So the verb to leave. Every day I leave after the program. Yesterday I left after the program. I left my house this morning at 7:45. Yes, I left my house at 7:45 to go to work, to teach classes. I left my house at 7:45. Every morning, I leave my house around 7:45. Yes. So the verb to leave, marcharse, to leave. When did you leave? When did he leave the party? To leave. Every day I leave. Yesterday I left. So the V, leave, L-E-A-V-E. And in the past, left, left. He left. I left before he left. He left, but she didn't leave. Okay? So left, which is pronounced and spelled exactly the same as left, as in izquierda. All right. Now as we move into class number 170, we see the structure, do you mind? A alguien le importa hacer algo. Do you mind plus gerund? No, I don't mind. No, no me importa. Okay. So remember, in English we're using the gerund, that is the ing form. So answer my questions in the negative. So, do you mind having lunch with me? No, I don't mind having lunch with you. Do you mind helping me with the project? No, I don't mind helping you with the project. Do you mind driving me home this evening? No, I don't mind driving you home this evening. I don't mind driving you home. Do you mind fixing the computer before you leave? No, I don't mind fixing the computer before I leave. I don't mind fixing the computer before I leave. Do you mind calling me next week? No, I don't mind calling you next week. Do you mind making me a photocopy? Do you mind making me a photocopy? También se puede decir making a photocopy for me. No, I don't mind making a photocopy for you. Or I don't mind making you a photocopy. Okay, so always with the gerund. Do you mind studying this structure? No, Kyle, I don't mind studying. So here, we're saying, I don't mind. No me importa. Do you mind? ¿A alguien le importa hacer algo? Do you mind? And the answer, no, I don't mind. Now, this is different from I don't care. I don't care is, a mí me da igual. I don't care. It doesn't matter. But here, I don't mind is the response to the question, do you mind? Do you mind if I smoke? No, I don't mind. Because I am proposing doing something that maybe bothers some people. Do you mind? Do you mind if I smoke? Do you mind me smoking? Do you mind if, here with the if, I can use the infinitive. Do you mind if I smoke? No, I don't mind if you smoke. Whereas on the other hand, if you want to say, da igual, like if I say, do you want me to sit in this chair or the other chair? Because there's a wooden chair in this room. Do you want me to sit in the next class in this chair or the other one? You say, me da igual. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where you sit, Kyle. You can sit in this chair. You can sit in that chair. I don't care. It doesn't matter. But then if I say, do you mind if I smoke? You could say, no, I don't mind if you smoke. Oh, maybe it bothers you. Maybe you say, Kyle, I would rather you didn't smoke because it bothers me. Okay, well, let's move on. We will review this yesterday, but let's move on and take a look at our vocabulary of the day. Vocabulary of the day. Yes, it is time for the vocabulary of the day, our 5 words of vocabulary. The first is esperar, in the sense of no estoy haciendo nada, estoy aquí esperando. Esperando. I'm waiting. The verb to wait. Wait, W-A-I-T. The verb to wait. Every day I wait. Yesterday I waited. Verdadero. Verdad. Verdadero. Verdad. True. True. Now this is the adjective. It's a true story. English is very important. Well, that's true. That's true. La verdad. The noun is the truth. The truth is always true. That's true. True or false? The truth is always true. Oh, true. The truth is always true. There's nothing more true than the truth. Vista. Vista. This is a view. View. Vista. ¿Qué clase de? And we just saw this. What kind of car does he have? Oh, he has a BMW. My father, what kind of bicycle does he have? He has a Trek, a very nice bike. It's a Trek. Maravilloso. Wonderful. What a wonderful class, Kyle. That was great. Oh, well, you're welcome. You're welcome. Wonderful. Maravilloso. Wonderful. With the W. Wonderful. Okay, as we move on now, there is one more thing to look at, which is some vocabulary, some terms related to airplanes. We have takeoff. So to take off, despegar. And the noun, to take off. Well, excuse me, the noun, the takeoff, takeoff. And the landing, aterrizaje, the landing. So at the start of the flight, the airplane takes off. The takeoff was bumpy. There was some turbulence. I don't like the takeoff. She doesn't like the takeoff. She hates, ella odia el despegue. She hates takeoff. She hates takeoff. She hates the takeoff. Do you hate takeoff? Yes, I hate takeoff. Do you prefer landing? Yes, I prefer landing. Ellos odian volar. They hate flying. They hate flying. I don't hate flying. I like flying. I don't mind it, I should say. I don't mind flying. So, I don't mind flying. I don't mind the takeoff. Do you mind the takeoff? No, I don't mind the takeoff. I don't mind taking off. I don't mind the landing either. And I don't mind flying in general. Okay, let's review this. I hope you don't mind reviewing this content tomorrow because we're out of time, but tomorrow we'll come back to this and review this and so much more. Keep studying, keep listening, keep paying attention. I'll be back tomorrow at the same time. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.